Thank you, Chairman. Thank you for your leadership, fellow law enforcement officer. Thank you, Ranking Member Larson and the staff. Good morning and welcome to our witnesses for joining today's hearing on the state of advanced air mobility, AAM industry. New airship entrants like AAM promise to deliver new and exciting societal and economic benefits to our constituents. Whether it's electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL vehicles or more conventional aircraft using alternative propulsion, this advanced technology has the potential to improve mobility options, particularly in dense urban environments like Indianapolis, boost local businesses and job opportunities, and reduce surface congestion. But to make this vision a reality, we must ensure all stakeholders, including labor, state governments, and impacted local communities and legacy airspace users, remain at the table. Using the framework created by the 2024 FAA reauthorization, the administration and the AAM industry must clearly demonstrate that these innovations can safely operate in U.S. skies without placing additional strain on the system and our entire aviation workforce, which is why having a robustly funded and staffed FAA is so important. The recent 43-day government shutdown, the longest in our nation's history, had a very significant consequence for U.S. aviation and is a very stark reminder of what is at stake if the FAA is made into a political pawn. A government shutdown should never affect our air travel or force the FAA's very talented workforce to go without pay the way it did earlier last month. That's why Chairman Graves, Ranking Member Larson, Chair Niels, and I proposed the Aviation Funding Solvency Act, which will ensure the FAA's aviation safety employees are paid and the agency can continue its very important work. The safe deployment of AAM into U.S. airspace relies on a very resilient and modernized infrastructure, whether that's physical ground infrastructure like vertiports for eVTOLs or the digital collision avoidance systems that air traffic controllers need to efficiently manage these new airspace users. This year, Congress invested $12.5 billion into revamping the nation's air traffic control system. And as a part of those efforts, this administration and industry must consider how new entrants will be safely integrated into an already very busy U.S. airspace. Furthermore, the AAM industry and FAA should work with state governments to ensure that impacted communities have the resources and guidance they need to develop and deploy the necessary infrastructure. Thanks to the committee's leadership to pass the 2024 reauthorization, the FAA has created the framework that will propel a new generation of innovative aircraft. But we must make sure that AAM is integrated into the national airspace system safely and equitably. Thank you again to today's witnesses. You all play a very critical role in achieving this collective goal. I look forward to our discussion. I yield back, Chairman.